You said Nyako planned moving out from April last year. Or April this year. So it means she was not evicted. So my question is, mwanamke mwenye kutua kilitimamu, how do you, ni vipi unaamua unahama na una mahali pa kwenda? Na una
That's
plan
not my problem. That is Nyako's thing. She knows that thing for herself. Well, who am I to judge her situation? I'm not with her. I did not plan with her. That is not for me to analyze because I'm not her. If she did not plan, that's her own thing.
Okay, let me ask you. Let me make this thing easier. So,
hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
From a place where you have social housing and you have government help, and move to another place to get the same social housing and government help. And again, apart from that, yes, there are many reasons people can move, but then why would you have so much agony? Like you have to wait and even go to a place where una place ya kukaa. Like if you're transitioning, you've got to have a plan. You've got to be, you have to know that, okay, on this particular time, I'm going to be moving 3 months or 4 months or 6 months from now. And so you plan. This is a person that lacks proper planning. It's very clear. And there has to be some very good reason why she actually needed to move without a proper plan. It's like this thing caught her off guard. So she didn't even have time to plan herself so that she's in a good place when it comes to housing and shelter.
Diana, I'm sorry to interject. She'd been talking about this move since April. So she had ample time to make the move.
Okay, so since April, that's a very good point you brought. So since April till now, this individual who is apparently earning on TikTok, according to you guys, doesn't have no money to even find an apartment for herself.
Diana, do you know the apartment situation in Germany right now? Do you know that?
Apartment situation, let me tell you,
it's a big problem.
What I know, that social housing situation will make you wait.
It's nothing
but
to
not
do
apartment situation. Waiting for a government house, waiting for a government house will take you time, and that happens. It's a global problem. Government housing, waiting for it is a global problem. It's not just a Germany issue.
But Germany has a big problem.
So she's waiting for social housing, not just an apartment. A normal, regular apartment that you pay for is completely different from social housing. So the social housing issue is a global issue. Even here in America, even here in America,
problems for social housing.
Even here in America, we are not talking. You need to separate the difference between social housing and just finding a regular apartment to live where you can pay. Even here in America, when you're looking for a place to live, when you're waiting for social housing, even here in America, it takes time because you don't just get it overnight. So you even have to be in temporary housing. Like now, me, according to you guys, I'm on a tree. I'm living on a tree, and I'm going to be on this tree for some time until I'll be jumping from one tree and one branch to another because those are the facts according to you all. So when I get to finish moving from one tree to another, as I wait for the government to give me housing, that is something I have to do because it's a global problem. Okay, so, but Diana, if I had the money, I would just simply rent a place.
Okay, Diana,
and pay.
Let's hear from Tesori atuambie the situation about the housing in Germany. Acha tusikie sasa anasemaje. Tesori, chukua mic.
There's a big housing problem in Germany, from the major big cities, from Munich to Berlin to Hamburg, especially. Even people are looking for social housing or government housings. Some of them are in a very long waiting list. That's a fact that is there. I don't know why somebody's telling me it's a global thing. We had a war in Ukraine, and there's something called Lieferung-Engpässe, meaning materials for building new apartments and houses were taking time. There was a time it was even slow. The building sector was slow in Germany because houses, apartments were not being built because materials were very hard to find. So people who are waiting for government homes are needing a lot of time to get in the system. It takes time. It's in a big long waiting list.
But she's a content creator. Why is she waiting for a social house? Even if she's a content
creator, even Germans themselves, I've seen people going to look for apartments, 100 people, so one apartment.
She said she had already an apartment before she moved.
Happening in Europe, it's the truth.
He had already
it's
an
not
apartment
your
before she
job work.
moved.
The people who are lawyers and doctors, they need time. They need time to find places. That's a fact we have to talk about.
Also, that she's just confused, and that's why
sorry, I want to ask something.
And getting an address from one state to another state takes time. Everything is paperwork. You know that German is a very bureaucratic system, and it takes time.
Sorry, I have one question for you. Let me ask you a question, Tesor. You said Nyako planned moving out from April last year. Or April this year. So it means she was not evicted. So my question is, mwanamke mwenye kutua kilitimamu, ni vipi unaamua unahama na una mahali pa kwenda? Na una
That's
plan.
not my problem. That is Nyako's thing. She knows that thing for herself. Well, who am I to judge her situation?
But why are you saying
I'm
that's
not with her. I did not plan with her. That is not for me to analyze because I'm not her. If she did not plan, that's her own thing.
Okay, let me ask you, let me make this thing easier. So, Nyako is on government help. Na, akitaka kuhama, as people have said, ameisha, hana pesa. So what could she do? She had to go through the system ya kungoja, unaenda kwa hizo sijui Frauenhaus, unangoja until something becomes available. That is how it works in most places all over the world.
That is what she's doing.
But ile kitu nataka kuuliza kwa wale watu kama parents who insist she was evicted, kama government wameku-evict, will this same government look for another place for you? Na umekosa ku-adhere to their policies. Would the government find you another place as she's waiting now, if at all she had not followed the policies where she was in a different government?
Yes, if you move to a different place, if you move to a different place,
you expect them to leave her on the roads without anywhere.
Okay, so in where I am, if at all ume-evictiwa, then they say that you've deliberately made yourself homeless. So then you cease to become the problem ya government, because if kama ume-evictiwa because of makelele, or you are not adhering to the policies that are subscribed to whatever, how comes hii government tena ndio wanamsaidia kutafuta nyumba? So maybe she moved out of her own free will. Can we agree with on that?
Nikuulize Destiny, huyu ni mama mwenye ako na watoto. Una expect government ama tuseme hiyo nyumba yenye alitolewa, atolewe alafu awachwe tu kwa barabara na watoto kwa sababu alifanya makosa? I mean, they are not that inhuman in the first place. Na si eti wanamsaidia sababu yake, wanamsaidia sababu ya watoto.
And also, let me just add, eviction does not mean you are not given time to leave. People can be evicted and they are given a period of time to leave. You never evicted like that, ati mtu anaamka anakuambia you are evicted. No, you are given an opportunity to organize yourself to leave.
And she didn't do that. She was
so those are things that actually happen. And also you can move to a different place from the place where you are living and go to a different place and seek social housing in that place.
Yes.
Those are things that happen.
The system is one.
My system might be one, but in that particular area, she's not sought social housing in that particular area. Whatever happened where she was, it remains in that area, and that is why you saw her insisting and saying she needs to move to a different place where people don't look down upon her or frown upon her. Because if the system was the same, why would she move?
I think she gave her reasons for moving. She felt that
if the system was the same, why would she move? Because it's the same place. If the system is still on record, they would still find the records of her and everything and all the reports, they would still find it if that
Because
is your
I
analogy,
think-
if that's
I
your
think-
argument.
Yes, but that is
No,
but
the
that is
argument
how
is
it
like every
works.
state is different, Destiny. Every state is different. You find things happening in Bavaria happen different in Hansestadt. Things happen in Berlin and laws are different. It's the truth.
Okay, so what? So if you are living in Berlin, ukienda to another state, then they don't, they don't look at your history there. What were you doing there? No.
Hapo napo
They check the
hakuna
paperwork.
guarantee. Hapa hakuna guarantee because at the end of
But
the day
Germany protects children. They always
Hapana,
check
your
the children
record is
first.
always transferred. Nani?
Ndio maana nashangaa, the record is always transferred.
But
Yeah,
this
from-
record you guys are talking about, these are just reports. This is not a convicted fellow.
It's a report.
You all
Exactly.
need to know the difference.
exactly.
Yeah, but the thing is, Diana, for those people who know, they know it all. They said that she was evicted for noise making.
But it's possible she was evicted for noise making. It's very
so
possible.
if she was evicted for noise making, why would the same government, because if at all you've got a bad record where you are living, you know what, we gave you a social housing and you are not able to adhere to our rules. So where I am, if at all you've deliberately made yourself homeless, then she wouldn't be getting any help from the government.
That's the same thing Tesori has told you, that she moved to a different area. Therefore, that record for noise making is not transferable there, doesn't apply. She just told you that if you move to a different area, you could actually start afresh without that record following.
But Pesh has just said that the records follow you. I don't think.
I think the records that follow people are criminal records. If you're a convicted felon,
criminal
those are the
records.
things that follow you.
You not just
Not
small
civils, not
records like
civils.
you
So
make noise.
criminal
No.
records will follow you.
Screaming, that is
You
not.
guys, a landlord.
Na simcheze na live goal guys.
It's
Ya,
not
wasi live
just
goal.
criminal record. Let me just confirm this before
Destiny,
nishuke.
ambia hao wacheze na live goal hapo juu.
Hapa kwa wale watu 685 hapa hamutusiwi. Hapa hakuna mtu anatusi watu kama Nyako. Hapa Abundance atusi gifters. Tafadhalini chezeni na life goal.
You guys,
Yeah.
the
Ah,
landlord
Destiny.
also has a say to this
No,
situation.
what a comparison yawa. Destiny, do you really want these people to gift? Do you really can we just uniombe to gift na nini na ndaro iko wazi
Lakini
hapa.
si ni ukweli hapa utusi mama za watu na bado hawataki kugift. Mahembe ndio wanataka
Enyewe mimi niko na swali. Mimi niko na swali ndio nishuke. Munijibu, ni mnaweza kunijibu kama niko huko chini. Sasa nini? Jana mbona watu wa nini hawakwenda kusupport president jamani? You know that's not nice. Watu wa Google Nation na hiyo yote mbona hamkwenda kusupport me? Alafu mniambie, because huwa tuna analyze matches na my birthdays. Ni kina nani walienda kugift huko? Wale watu wa samaki kwa Noel walifika huko? Was Roy there? Was Roy a gifter there? Mimi nimekuja tu kwa sababu nataka kujua, unajua siku wote hiyo nini.
Msisahau samaki ni kwa Nelly.
Ebu mniambie nini the people who are the biggest gifters of the lions there, because you know this support is supposed to be very loud. Watu wenye wako hapa juu waligift nini watu walitoa nini?
Wale watu waligift ni sisi tulituma maua, lakini watu wa Google, mimi kama spokesperson wa Google, tumechoka familia moja kukuwa na birthday ya 15 people na mwaka ijaisha. It's as simple as that.
Hiyo tu ni yako. Hebu Tesori tuambie uli gift gani? Tesori, fungua mic. How did the birthday go?
You know this is the thing. Let me tell you, unajua watu.
Why should I answer if I gifted someone or not? Who are you to ask me that?
Let me tell you,
Why should I answer you for that? It's my own opinion. If I gifted or not, I shouldn't answer you for that.
Ile shida yenye iko na people who are sycophants is that they only do lip service.
Thank you to those who are gifting me. Thank you, Jacqueline.
They only do lip service and they do get gifting.
Thank you.
But when the real balls are required, you will never see them. And that is what happened. Unajua? Yani it is just lip service, cheap talk. We need to see your power.
Diana,
kama kuna live goal ya 10 lions, we would love to see these people clearing it in 1 minute, 1 second, so that we can see the power that you have. Like, I mean, yani wanatembea huku nje wakitusi watu, wakiattack watu, but they would never ever support their own president. How weak, how sad, how unfortunate.
They say they are tired.
Like, you need to show your love, you need to show your power.
You don't have to show love by misusing your fans.
Yani hawa ni watu wenye wanatembea wakiambiwa bweka. Hata ule Roy mwenye aliambiwa bweka kama umbwa hakufika. Yani watu wanaambiwa bwekeni kama umbwa, wanabweka.
Roy alituma well.
But the time when it's important for them to show up, they don't.
Diana, is it everywhere you go, pali unapenda, pali una subscribe, do you gift pali popote unaenda? Maybe jana hatukukuwa tumerecharge, we don't have to gift our
amuku recharge birthday imekuwa imetangazwa kwa
lazima kila saa ukiwatch mtu mpaka saizi, mbona watu hawajafika nini whatever ya abundance huku amutusiwi. This abundance is a very nice lady, free fair and without prejudice. Why are you still not gifting?
Abundance ana celebrate birthday.
She doesn't have to be celebrating. This is a normal thing.
That was a birthday.
100,000 Destiny, where were you?
Lakini at the end of the day, si kila saa ati lazima mtu wa gift. Hata anabenta, si kila mtu alimgift. Kuna wale walituma roses, kuna wale walitap tap. Something is better than nothing. So we were there to tap tap and dance with her. That's just enough.
No, 100 coins. Tumesema it's all about coins. Unatuambia that is enough.
Well, it's about coins. It's about an individual thing. Kama mtu ana coins, sasa ataenda kwa president.
Mimi bado niko na swali. Moja tu Tesori. Can you kindly show us the facts of Nyako'S TikTok content?
Nyako is a storyteller.
Destiny nimemuuliza Tesori. Thank you.
Let's go to the German government. You can Google it. It's online and you can find the information there.
German government.
Nyako is a storyteller, a storyteller.
You can find it there. If you want to find out if your content creator registered or not, it's there. Go look for it there.
Okay.
No.
Google. If you are Google and you are here, please Google for me down there. Google. I no longer mute or block Google.
Tesori is not emotional. Tesori is just spitting facts. Watu wanapenda pali. Unfortunately, watu kama jana Abundance aliangusha watu usiku. Ungeona nearly 1,000 people. There was a lot of traffic here because Peter Kiyo alikuwa na kanyaga Nyako.
Honestly, let me now confess, guys.
It was terrible.
Let me tell you, Destiny. I know people, watu walikuwa na believe ile mambo na simu kuzima. Kwani nilikujaje nikakuwa tena online. I didn't platform yangu haitusianangi, si ndio? So kama mimi natembea nikisema I don't insult, my platform doesn't insult, then kidogo nimepandisha mtu anatusiana. At first when alianza ilikuwa tu sawa, but wakati alianza taka nini, kabidi niende WhatsApp niwawache WhatsApp na muanguke hivyo. I'm very sorry, I had to do it. Singeweza kuangusha tu that I ended live, but I had to do it for my reputation and other things. You understand? Si mnanielewa? So that is why I did it.
And that is very, very commendable.
Destiny be worried about Why would Destiny be worried about matusi while President wenu anatusi watu? That is her content. Have you ever felt bad about matusi zake? Why do you feel like the need to condemn somebody at this point? This is a person that has used matusi as content 24/7. So yeye akitusi watu, you feel some type of
Diana, you don't insult.
No, I'm just asking you, why would you feel bad? Mimi, if you insult me, I'll insult you, period.
Diana,
I will insult you.
Diana, let me answer you.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Why would you feel some type of way at because ametusiwa? This is a person.
I'm not feeling a type of way. I'm just saying everybody, so many people here on TikTok are insulting. Why are you
I will abuse you if you abuse me, period.
Then it's sorry. Then everybody
I'm not abusing you because hujani abuse.
You're not abusing me, you're not insulting me. But
this is a person that will abuse people even with no reason. And I'm going to attack people randomly.
Unajua kitu, I don't believe that anybody, mimi kama saizi as Destiny siwezi kuamuka tu na nianze kutusi mtu. Something must make someone atusi mtu.
Nimekuuliza Steve Simple Boy alimfanyia nini?
Nani?
Steve Simple Boy.
Unajua kitu Pesh, you don't know whether mtu aliingia kwa inbox ya mtu.
Hata jaimtaja.
You don't know.
Hata na wewe unaboo.
Si ati kubo.
Yule anasamanga na tusi watu bure. Don't you know that?
Unless somebody is mentally not right. Unaweza mka tu waze kutusi watu. Obinasi alimwaibisha huko kwa awards.
Tafadhali nipatieni tu 1 minute the mic nishuke. I just wanted to answer you the vile mnauliza juu ya German houses na hizo social houses. Hizi social houses, government houses does not mean hizo nyumba ni za government. There are also normal people who have their own houses zenye wanapatia government and say tafadhali niweke tenant. So kama mimi niko na nyumba naweza sema okay nilete tenant and then you pay me. The government pays me then. Maybe that's what happened. It does not mean government itakuachilia ukienda to the next city. So maybe that answers your question. You see? I can also say pia tafadhali nilete students who can live in my house and then they pay me. It does not mean the government owns those houses. You get?
Yes, we get. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for clearing that for us. Thank you so much.
Na equal victim
because duty calls. I have to go. Thank you for your platform and it's been good. Have a nice afternoon, okay?
Thank you for coming.
Sorry, thank you. At least we have a Google Nation who is working.
Thank you, Tesori.
Your humor is so flattering. It has flattered me. Thank you for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tesori.
Tesori, ukipata chance ya kazi hebu muite Nyako.
Kesha.
Si baba Tanisha alichukua mchango ya Chira ndio maana alitusia.
Ai, Destiny. Hata anafanya mtu a drop.
Napandisha mwingine, napandisha
kwa nini? Bonfire alitusiwa kwa nini?
I don't know. I think Bonfire has never whatevered her. Hawajawahi kumrecognize. Bonfire hawajawahi recognize my president.
Why are you stuttering?
I'm not stuttering.
What did Lulu Hassan do to her?
Lulu Hassan didn't know who Nyako is and she didn't like that. Her ego was bruised.
Guy.
My goodness. My goodness.
Unataka ukweli. Her ego was bruised akatukana Lulu Hassan.
So you feel that her ego was bruised and so it was justified for her to abuse her.
It wasn't justified. I don't agree with that.
So why are you bringing the ego? Why are you bringing the ego
their words?
Abundance
alikuwa chief wa Lady Jacqueline wakipigana vita. Ile tena
demo wa Facebook
ule msichana wa Gulf, ule Rose wa Gulf
maybe aliacha kutuma pesa.
Jackie Martins.
What are you talking about?
I don't know Jackie Martins. Niliona aligwaruzana. I don't know, she called her ugly. But I don't know what happened. Let me tell you something. One thing you have to realize about Nyako, the fame went to her head. That is something you cannot run away from. The fame went to Nyako's head, and she thought it's something that will last forever. But unfortunately, fame doesn't last forever. People have their seasons. Time comes, time moves. Lakini I think kwa hizi vitu vile alikuwa pia na treatingi watu haikukuwa poa. Hiyo kusema sijui you have to be 10 meters away from me for people who are supporting her diligently, that was wrong. So fame went to her head.
So it's okay, we can just keep on analyzing so that we understand our analyzation.
Mimi nilisema na ninarudia before nishuke. Tutatoka Ole Serene, tutashuka kwa Airbnb, tutaingia Kariobangi, mwishowe Bondo. And so shall it be. Ise.
Lakini the amount of money she was paying for the Airbnb, see, it's about the same as Ole Sereni, because the Airbnb is 15K. Ole Sereni is about the same for a night.
When was the last time you even checked into Ole Sereni? Do you know how much Ole Sereni is per night?
Ole Sereni on Airbnb is about, it's about 170 a night.
Go to Google.
I don't have to go to Google. I can check it on Airbnb on
just check. Just check the
It's
rate
about
of
20,000 Kenya shillings, Diana. A night, 20,000 Kenya shillings.
25 Destiny.
Okay, around 26,000 per night.
Obviously, 200,
and that is not 15,000. So please don't make that comparison.
Yes, but it's not a big difference. I think if she had gone to an Airbnb that charges 3,500 a night or 5,000 a night, then we can see the difference. But 15K and 20K, it's not much of a difference. So it was still luxury.
That Airbnb was not 15K per day.
It was 7K.
It was not
7,000.
Aki hapo unaweza choka akili.
7,000. It's on Airbnb. You can just go and check. 7,000 per night. Comparing that to 25,000.
Maybe it's gone up since my president stayed there. The last time I looked at my president has made the Airbnb.
My president. Do you know where your president is now? Imagine Destiny, imagine your president. Today is Sunday, the weather is so beautiful, like everybody is out. Hakuna wind, hakuna nini. Your president is seated under the roof. Yani she cannot even step out. Your president.
When it is not allowed.
Nikuulize Merans. Hapo kwa hiyo that's temporary accommodation where she's at. Kwani hakuna Germans sikunayo?
I don't know.
Na hawajakubaliwa kutoka.
Unakubaliwa kutoka. There are Germans who even anywhere in the world, hata huko whatever happened to Spicy. Si hata kuna Germans wanalala kwa street. So what is the big deal here? She's in a temporary accommodation while waiting for a permanent housing solution.
Let me tell you the big deal. The big deal is this is a lady who's been in Germany for 20 good years. 20 good years. She's been in Germany. What is she doing in those kind of accommodations?
Destiny, utaki kukubali.
Why is she there? She's been in Germany for 20 years. Why is she in those kind of accommodations? With all the money that she's been getting on TikTok.
So she should have been a house owner.
So turudi tuseme ya kwamba vile anaambianga watu wako stateless. Yeye pia sasa ako stateless.
Na Miss Oxford, kila mtu akikuja Ulaya, they get their papers straight away.
I'm not going to do job work.
You cannot be in a happy country for 20 years and you're still not going
back to job work.
My president, we will need the government money.
Wacha kazi, rudi kazi, wacha kazi. Sirudi.
Village mentality.
Money gani na nyinyi? Sirudi.
That's why she is where she is today.
Nikafanye kazi takataka hii.
Anaita takataka sio mwana na homeless camp.
Niambie kitu.
Aja dada. Ini sana dia. Aditio
amekasirika. Yani amekasirika yale yote.
Why is my life so interesting?
If you're not gone out or she's in the house,
leave me alone. But this woman
mnamwekatana na kamera.
Amekasirika.
I go and work for you.
Lakini years. Yeah, Danimoti. Yawa. Hey. Ati shelter in Germany, shelter. Woi.
Kuna mahali nimepiga signboard nikasema I am.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.